What's the biggest problem with this bucket? It doesn't have a tooth bar. I bought a Bxpanded Piranha tooth bar for it. Very excited about it. Got great reviews online. It seems perfect for these subcompact tractors. Different style of what I'm used to seeing. It looks pretty crazy. But it weighs 40 pounds. It's all made out of 3/8 inch material. I saw some online that weighed up to 70 pounds, which just seems ridiculous for something so small. It's only 4 foot. So let's get it put on and see how it cuts. Step one is to make sure it's firmly seated. The next step is to secure it with C-clamps, which I actually don't even own a pair of C-clamps. So I've used these crazy looking vice grips, and that holds the tooth bar flat against the bottom of the bucket. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to mark out this elongated hole so we can drill our hole. Once you get the slots marked, it comes with these little stickers so you can find the center to center punch and then drill a starter hole. And then here's where I think it's interesting. The hole needs to be a 3/4 hole, and traditionally I would just keep using a larger drill bit to step it up to the right size. They said they've found the best thing for this is actually a step drill bit. This here is a step drill. Just essentially has different sizes the whole way up till you're all the way through. And this one actually conveniently stops right at 3/4. So let's try it out and see what happens. Battery change. Of course, this one's hardly any more charged as the one that was on it. Okay. Alright, take two with the Milwaukee Magnum hole shooter. Nearly broke my wrist a time or two, but knocked me down. What is it about cordless tools that have us so spoiled? The provided hardware is a 3/4 inch diameter grade 5 bolt. Got a flat washer on each side and a lock washer against the nut here. And while this is custom made for your bucket, you measure it, I can't remember, it's either to the nearest quarter or nearest eighth and you round up. You can see that this did pull over to the side of the bucket a little bit. They do leave it a little narrower because they, you don't know how your cutting edge here is going to line up, and clearly all the buckets are made just a little bit different, so I do leave a little bit of gap there so that it can accommodate for that, but it pulled in no problem at all. And I would imagine after we do this initial install, it should just stay tweaked in a little bit to where it'll just fit. If not, probably not too big a deal. I don't plan on taking this on and off all the time or anything. Hey, you can see it's just not quite long enough, but take your C-clamps or vice grips, whatever you used, and I just barely clamped down there. It takes no force whatsoever to do that. And there you go. This was very easy to install, not even half an hour, probably 20 minutes tops. And that was with videoing it. Obviously, not videoing it's going to be even quicker. So I would definitely recommend this, just for the sake of how easy it was to install. The instructions were great. Even if they were kind of cheesy, those little stickers, they were nice. So we'll have to go out and put this to use, and I'll report back to you guys how I like it. I'm sure I'll love it. I've not read a bad thing about these buckets. If it works half as good as it looks, I'm sure I'll be impressed. I've never quite seen anything like that. That slicey wedge design. I've never quite seen anything like it. It says it can cut small saplings down, and you can see the block where I was hammering on it. It did cut into it pretty good. And this Kubota is not too big, but with just the plain bucket, I could, knock over 1-inch saplings. So I'm sure with this blade it would just shear them right off. But brush, all that kind of stuff. It'd be nicer just ripping that out of the ground and just cutting it right off. And yeah, I'll go put it to use and let you guys know what I think. If you guys like this, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for more adventures with the Kubota. Got some maintenance videos coming up.